Right, so got to make a quick little video to apologize. I'm still just figuring out this whole YouTube thing, and we've got this YouTube creator app that Jojo downloaded onto my phone for me, and I'm trying to figure out, how to use it to respond to all you guys, because we've been really loving the amount of feedback we've been getting. It's kind of taken me especially by surprise, but it's wonderful, and it's helped us realize just how much of a community there is out there, and we really try to respond to absolutely everybody, or at the very least just sort of like your comment or in some way engage with you. And last night we got a comment where somebody asked about their situation specifically. They were saying, why not a pump out? And I went to try and respond, and my two extra left thumbs accidentally hit the button that flagged your comment as spam, and that deleted it from the app. Don't know if it deleted it from everybody else seeing it, but it made it so me and Joe, we can't see your comment, and so we can't respond to it. Unfortunately, I can't figure out how to undo that. So this is by way of response. Okay, so what you basically asked was, why not a pump out? What was wrong with the pump out? And the fact is that there's nothing wrong with the pump out. There's nothing wrong with any of the toilets. A lot of people who have the cartridge or cassette toilets, they love them. A lot of people who have pump outs love them, and there's huge fans on every single one, if anybody can be called a fan of a toilet on a boat. Our pump out was not going to work. We discovered during the actual, taking apart of it, part of the problem, part of what was causing us so many issues. We had smell, we had backups that were happening occasionally, and this was largely because when it was installed, whoever installed it put the wrong size hose in the discharge location. So unfortunately that meant that we were, getting back pressure. That stops it from functioning properly. So really, it just came down to our setup. If you had a brand new pump out with a good sized tank, and you don't mind the occasional expense of paying for the pump out itself and doing the pump out or having it done for you, it's really no problem. Again, it's our situation. Small tank, which means frequent pump outs. Then there's all of these backups and issues and just maintenance problems and everything. All of which probably, except for the small tank, could have been solved by just swapping out that hose for something else. The other reason was, personal choice. I mean, we like the idea of doing composting. It was something that appealed to us from the beginning, and we didn't like the idea of that recurring price. And basically, we're also going to be cruising more often and living sort of rural more often than we are going to be in areas in which pump out services is readily available. So we didn't want to be tied to going at any given moment going, oh, okay, we've got to go to the next place. But if you've got none of those problems, if you're, living in a mooring primarily, or if you're in an area where there's pump outs that are available and better yet cheap, no reason not to get one. So hopefully that answers your question. Again, really sorry for flagging it as spam. It'll have no effect on you. It just embarrasses me, and what doesn't these days. So hope that helps. Thank you very much.